Alright, so without further ado, are you guys ready for a spooky, scary time with a really bad idea? So we got our good weapon, we've got our good armor, that guy is stuck to a door. Let's go. Hey there, strangers, my name's Neos, and welcome back once again to Bloodborne! Today, we are continuing our way through the DLC, The Old Hunters! One of the hardest bits of content that FromSoft has ever put out, so that's fun. However, last time, we actually defeated Horseboy. We took down Ludwig the Accursed, the leader of the Church Hunters. As far as I'm concerned, the hardest boss in the game. And I'm still super stoked about that. Granted, people have pointed out the fact that now if I lose to any other boss, it's gonna be embarrassing, but that's fine. I don't care. We beat the difficult one, Abuya. Super happy about that. We did also get a new rune off of him, which I forgot to look at last time, which is the Guidance rune, which gives us a boost to rally potential plus 20%. So every time we take damage and we hit somebody back to get, health back, we get more health back, which that could be actually really good against bosses. But for the moment, I'm just going to leave it as is. So what do you say we move forward and have a fun time? Let's go to the underground corpse pile, which that sounds like a lovely place to hang out, doesn't it? Yes, I think it does. So, last time I was, we have a friend in here, and by that I mean Ludwig's severed head, because of course we do, that we talked to last time. And by putting on the church garb, he thought we were part of the church, and we were able to spare his psyche. And he was all like, "Oh, I'm so glad that I didn't fail super hard." But we didn't get to see the dialogue he has if you don't put that on. On my secondary character, what's his name? Hunter guy. I got up to here just to test this out because I'm trying to figure out why Simon hasn't shown up. You talk to him without that, it does do the thing I was thinking of where he's really upset. He just goes, "Arr, arr." He sounds like a crazy horseman. But it seems like because we did it the other way, he's not going to show up unless we do this. I'm sorry! Or am I? I destroyed you already anyway. So, if you don't give him, peace by talking to him as the Church Hunter, which is what gave us the... Where is it? The Holy Moonlight Sword, that big glowy thing that he had. You get that from doing that. Or, you can kill him and get it. Or, we could just do the sad ending, and then come back later and Simon will be here. But for now, we have a whole area that way to go, but first, we're gonna go this way, because there's something I noticed in editing the last video that I totally missed, even though I kind of sort of pointed it out. So what do you say, we head back this way, and not get grabbed by this lady, who's gonna try to cut out my eyeballs. I need those, thank you. You can go down and give me your, ooh, she gave me an eyeball thing. Let's go ahead and be at this guy. I'm sorry, sir. I need your blood. Thank you, blood vials. And you birds, you can just watch, you stay here. You could stay to mourn the fallen. So, you might recall this guy right here. It's kind of notable. Take a look at this guy's big old dumb cannon that we dealt with last time. Hello. Not gonna bother fighting you. See, he's got his big cannon. They don't just swing at us, but it's a gun. It's just a giant gun. She's gonna fire right there. So that's cool. But then he had a friend that's over here, which we will, ow, get squished by because I'm incompetent. But just take a note of what that looks like. Woo! Ow. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna run through here. Because around this side, there is this. The Butcher's Mask, Butcher's Garb, Butcher's Gloves, and Butcher's Trousers. So a whole new outfit for us to put on right now while we're about to be attacked. Butcher's Mask. Let's see, Butcher's Garb, Butcher's other stuff, gloves, and Butcher's Pants and Shoes, which is called Trousers for some reason. So now, we just look like an executioner / a guy who works at a slaughterhouse, which is what we are. We slaughter evil villains. You just forget I was here? I think you forgot I was here. I feel insulted. That's fine. So now, what I'm going to actually do to both save time, but also hopefully trigger something, we're going to go ahead and use one of these Bold Hunter's marks that I never use. So this allows us to go back to, or awaken, back at one of the lanterns without losing any blood echoes or anything like that. So, if you're like stuck somewhere, like I got stuck in the forest between geometry, allows you get somewhere without losing all of your stuff. Because you can just awaken at any time, and, like, drop all of your echoes, but I want to keep the experience and money. But look who's here. Hey, Simon, how do you like my new look? Do I look spooky now? What do you think?
A tragic figure.
Oh, no.
But he will shame himself no longer. He died with his ideals untarnished. He was a true hero. And
a true hero. There you go. I think he's got a little bit more.
Why the hunters are drawn to this nightmare? Because it sprouted from their very misdeeds. Things that some would rather keep secret.
Some like, ooh, I look like such a dork.
High time someone exposed the whole charade.
The whole charade. I like how it says charade. Charade.
Go on ahead.
Go on, shoot, go have an adventure, be a hero.
Do not.
Secrets and nightmares, you say? Okay, so, what I was going to point out is if you do not kill, oh, wow, he looks so bad right there. Don't kill Ludwig here. And I believe if you don't get the holy sword thingy off of him, then I think you have to go a little bit further on, and then if you ever come back here, Simon will be standing here, and there's an arrow through his eye, so Simon will have killed him. Then you talk to Simon, and Simon will give you the sword. He's like, hey, look, I found this on this dead body. It's weird how his head seems to have gotten smaller, I think, maybe. Not sure. Because Simon has the bow blade, which you can't really see on him, right? No, you can't. He has two swords that snap together into a bow and arrow, which is cool. So he shoots Ludwig and finishes him off to put him out of his misery. So that's interesting. What do you say we go back to my normal garb? Actually, what is the stats on this? Still 50, so it's the same. Like, I know I've heard before that while the outfits in Bloodborne do have some effects, they're nowhere near as powerful as they are in the other FromSoft games, which I haven't really played, other than Elden Ring, as I've said many times. So it's more of a fashion thing, so Fashionborn is real. But that's a thing. So I'm just going to stick with my typical garb that I like. So now, sorry about that slowness over there, we are now moving on further into the nightmare. Ooh, hello. Somebody talking.
Crowd under the church.
Uh-huh.
Beasts are a curse, and curse is a shackle.
Beasts are a curse. Who knew?
Blades of the church.
Well then, also, hi there. You're very sneaky. I don't see you at all. I remember this area, but it's the same thing, isn't it? This guy just keeps, like, ranting to himself. Also, he's smashing his head on that wall. I didn't realize that until I was looking at this recently. Like, oh, wow, that's lovely. Anyway, so let's go this way. Don't mind me. So we've got Wheelchair Boy and a giant guy who's just one of the weird white-faced guys that was outside of the church area with Vicar Amelia. You know the one. Oh, there's a guy. You see him? I hope I don't get visceral. Oh, no. I have iframes, loser. Can't get me. Haha, suck it. Are you gonna come at me again? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna die? Oh, well, too bad for you. Goodbye. So scary. If you're not ready for it, these guys can really actually wreck you pretty hard. Because, I mean, that guy hits really hard anyway. His bell is just floating. Interesting. It's magic. And then while you're fighting him, that guy can shoot through him because, you know, of course he can. Why not? A lot of locked doors here, which we will deal with later. Ooh, hello. Frenzied cold blood on this, he overdosed on Mountain Dew. How terrible. I mean, cold blood dew. Same thing. Let's go through here. There's a couple, I think it's the one on the far end that matters. Yeah. So we can open a couple of these. I think there's a dude in that one. And then right here, this is a fun one. It's a big lady. How do you know it's a lady? Because of the item that's on their body. The Fists of Gratia. This is just a fun weapon that I don't know if I'll use. It's just fun to look at. So, what do you say we look at this? So, the Fists of Gratia, a chunk of iron filled or fitted with finger holes. The hulking hunter woman, Simple Gratia, ever hopeless when handling hunter firearms, preferred to knock the lights out of beasts with this hunk of iron, which incidentally causes heavy stagger. She just punches them in the face instead of using a gun. Gratia was a fearsome hunter, and to onlookers, Her unrelenting pummeling appeared oddly heroic as she just beat the snot out of them like the Hulk. No wonder this weapon later assumed her name. Alright, cool. And then I guess she got here and then died. Which is sad. But what do you say we equip that, because why not? So now, yeah, this. It's just iron knuckles, or brass knuckles, or whatever you call them. So we got our gun, or our sword, like, yeah, and then, hi-ya! This punch. So silly. I've never used this. I'm afraid to use it in here, but yeah, so you just feel like, oh, they're coming at me. Hoodah! Haymaker! Or uppercut. Doesn't really matter. It uses stamina, unlike the gun, though. But it doesn't use any bullets. So, we're gonna go that way, but first, let's go look down here. Why not? What you got going on down here? Hello? Hi there. What's going on? Ooh, there's a spooky ghost down here. Hello? It's a guy right over there in the middle of the room.
That's very odd.
Is it odd for a hunter to be here? I don't feel like it would be. Do you hear the toll of the bell? So, this guy, I'm not going to explain it because it kind of like, it'll give something away later. He has a bell in there. You can see him ringing it. Do you hear it? If you say you hear it, he calls you a liar and he gets upset at you. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but I'm going to say, I hear nothing because he has a bell that's silent for some reason. I don't actually know why, but that's the thing. I hear nothing. Oh, good. You're not lying to me.
Beast you seek will not be found here.
Uh-huh.
Go back to your hunt, and if you have the chance, put this night behind you.
Okie dokie.
Places better left untouched.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Better left alone.
A lot of secrets to be unveiled.
Would so brazenly roam.
Only a fool would so brazenly roam. If you say so. Alright, so we'll deal with that much later. That's further into the DLC. So I said there was only one... I get that's still part of Simon's quest, I suppose, technically. I was saying there's only one real quest line. There's kind of two, I guess. And this one's a branch from the first one, so there's a little bit more. But anyway, what do you say we head up here into totally not a cathedral? Interesting. Seems like some churchy stuff is going on here. Also, there's eyeballs back here. Some big old ratties. I don't know why there's just 3 rats back here. Like, they haven't gotten, like, more intimidating or anything. It's just like, hey, you want some rats? Okay. Enjoy! And they're dead. Oh, there's tombs back here, I guess? Interesting. Ah, more praying. Another bloodstone chunk. Like I said, those are gonna be everywhere now. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff on here. A poison knife, nice. Another poison knife, also nice. Cool. So, in this universe, the church is, you know, not the nicest. They seem to have done a lot of experiments that was based less on faith and stuff and more on furthering the human condition, whether they liked it or not. So here, I'm not sure if this is supposed to actually be like, oh, these were beds where people being healed, they were giving them blood menstruation, or if they were experimenting in here. It seems like they turned this lovely churchy area into something more devious. So, you'll notice, if I press the right button, there's somebody right there. That may be, I'm not sure, I've seen something saying it might be Vicar Amelia, her version in the nightmare, because she is praying to something over here, to somebody. What's notable about this area is she's not the only one in here. So, what do you say? I knock over some books, because it's fun. Suck it, books! Teach you to do science in here. We have somebody that we have to deal with. So, she is all magic, and right here is your friend, which is all melee. Hoya! Might as well get some free hits in. He's using, Laurence, no, not Laurence, Ludwig's blade that you can get early on before you get the holy moonlight sword thingy. And so these could be a real oh, right. You know what? Let's try to knock the lights out of you. Hiya! Stagger! Stagger! Come back here. I'm gonna stagger you. Come on. Come on, do it! Oh, okay, fine. Let's not die here. Well, okay, somebody go down here. Normally I wouldn't, but I did kind of screw that up by trying the stagger thing. So, one of them is all magic-based and ranged. So while you're fighting this one here, the other lady will be constantly plinking you from a distance, and her attacks are pretty damaging, I have to say. So you don't really want that. Yeah, come on down here. Come here! Down you go, hunter loser. evil hunter. Hunter's got... Took some damage there. I was worried I got staggered for a second. It'd been bad. Hi there. So, she has some sort... I think it's the eyeball ability, where she'll go like, Pachoo! And shoot that at you. She unfortunately does not have much in the realm of close range. She has that, but I mean, that didn't do much, did it? Woo! So once you kind of take down the ranged hunter, she goes down like the rest. You did a good job of dying. Anyway. But pretend I'm an action hero for a minute. Hold on. Let me grab all this stuff. But yeah, this area, if you don't know that they're both there, can be a problem. Because you go up and you're like, aha, I'll attack you, and that one comes up behind you, and then you're in this big arena. It's like, oh no! Which might be why these beds are here, because you can hide behind them. But you can also just kind of run back that way. I guess maybe that's what the rats are for, so while you're like backing up, you get attacked by them, which they may do poison, I'm not sure. They had poison knives, so probably. Hello, looks like some nefarious and or heroic things were going on here. Were you healing somebody or doing experiments? I don't know. But they're full of the Great One's wisdom, so I don't think it was a good thing. I could be wrong, though. All right. So, also, this, you might recognize this area. This right here, this going down, is the equivalent of when we had to shatter through a window and go behind the altar to go to see Abritus, or Abritus, as I like to say it. Which is interesting, because this may move. It's got a lot of pulleys on it. So, something's notable, and that's that this guy has a hat that is very similar to, what's it, to guy in the wheelchair. Man, I know his name. You got Laurence and... Oh, man, you know I know. My brain's just giving up. But Wheelchair Man. And then over here we've got a guy ringing a bell. Interesting. And here is a guy with a book! Ooh, how devious. So, we found something earlier. Oh, goodbye! That doesn't give anything away. Shut up. They were just ascending to heaven. Insert eye pendant. It kind of gave it away when we read the description, but I still think this is kind of cool. So, we have most of a corpse here. It's time to give him eyes on the inside. Or at least one. He gets one insight. That's all you deserve. You get a single insight from me. So, which I think is kind of a cool way of doing that. I think it would have been neater if I didn't give it away earlier. Because it's like, oh, what? You do the eyes leads? Oh, wow. But this whole thing is an elevator. So what do you say? We go see what's up here. Why not? I like this game. It's a lot of fun. A lot of little secret doodads and everything kind of just ties together. It's fun. A lot of symbolism. And up we go. It's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember the guy's name. I know it. I've said it several times. Laurence, and it's not father, it's not professor, it's not whatever. So anyway, here is the next place for us to go. Hey, I know it was ready to fight. I'll have to use any of my blood vials. Thank you. However, there is something, we could do this, I guess, in a more natural way that'll end up back down there, but I find this far more interesting. Learning this way. Or at least revealing it. So, you saw this goes up. That's pretty neat. I wonder if anything could be below it. Possibly. Who would hide something beneath an elevator? I don't know. What do you say we send it back up and find out? I'm sure it's nothing. There's nothing. What do you think, little candle? It's kind of a cool shot. Check that out. Whoa, yeah! So yeah, underneath that, how strong are these freaking chains? This is already a big altar by itself. So, you might recall that in the original, whatever the word, my brain's just giving up on me. The cathedral. There you go, Cathedral Ward. The cathedral, we saw Lawrence's skull after we fought Vicar Amelia, and it was just that, like, oh, why my foot is getting all jiggly. Ooh, oh no. Being sucked into the ground. You touched that, and it activated the next set of night and moved things forward. And then I mentioned that big, cleric beast, the flaming cleric beast, the big werewolf dude, was also Laurence here in the Nightmare. Guess what? Let's inspect this surgery altar. Got Lawrence's skull. Lawrence's skull exists in 3 places at the same time somehow. It makes sense for, like, a physical version and a spiritual version, but there's another version of him in here, too, so we have 3 versions now. However, that works. Anyway, let's call that back down so we can write it back up, shall we? And by that I mean, let's write this down, shall we? What could possibly be down here? Who would hide something underneath another secret? Check this out. Hey, we found something. What could this be? Something delicious. Something awesome. Something like a church cannon! This is the cannon that the big tentacle-faced dude earlier was using. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I can't wield it. Let's make sure. Yeah, church cannon. I need a whole bunch more, not arcane, the other one, the blood tinge to hold it. But it's just a cannon. It's obviously not that guy's sized. It's sized for you, because that would be insane if it was like 20 feet long and you were wielding that. But it is just a giant cannon, which, hey, that's pretty freaking cool. So, without further ado, I don't feel like waiting for that, so what do you say we just teleport out of here? Because we can just ride this thing back up. But let's not waste time. I've got plenty of these. I never use them. Like, I legit just never use these in my actual, like, personal playthrough, so I'm just like, I'll just wait, whatever. But I'm not wasting you guys' time. Yeah, there's gonna be things I'm sure that'll come up. Alright. So I'm trying to decide how to play this. If we go forward, up into that area I showed you a minute ago, that's a long area. This right here, into the research hall. That goes for a ways. Or, we could go back. Trying to think. So it's going to be kind of a weird length episode, I think. Either it's going to be super long or kind of short. You know what? Let's go back and visit Laurence. Why not? That seems like a plan. So this might be a bit of a shorter episode because I don't really know how to splice this exactly because the next area is kind of long. I apologize, but I've also been having trouble finding the time to do these like hour to hour and a half long videos. So forgive me if we have a couple of short ones in here. But for now, can we level up after we beat up some people? How much do I need again? I need... Let's do this. See, another 10,000. I picked up, I know, at least one of these. Just the... Oh, I'll get 2 of these. Okay, how much is this worth? Give me 10,000! Oh, that was exactly 10,000! Nice! Alright. Hello, good hunter. That was lucky, wasn't it? Yeah, it totally was. I need another 600 bucks. Or is it 7? I don't know. With 2 to 9, it'd be 700 bucks. What's that? I'm gonna sell more of these things. I only need to sell 2 of them. There we go. Hey, twin bloodstone shards are just like for my bank. Just I'll sell these off real fast. Don't worry about it. My collectibles. Strength, vitality, skill. Let's go with more strength. We have not hit the soft cap on that yet, and we are now level 90. That's crazy. I love it. All right. So if we're gonna go fight Laurence, we got this and this, I think, are the ones we want. You saw he was on fire, so I don't think fire would be good. Hopefully this will do it. I think I've only fought Laurence the 1 time, I think, so I have no experience. Hopefully this will go well. It won't go well, probably. All right. Without further ado, let's head to Nightmare. Wait, where is he? It's actually back to the Hunter's Nightmare, just the beginning area. We're going back to Cathedral Ward! Once again. It's where we live, even in the nightmare. So, what do you say we go do that thing? And that might be like a little half-hour episode. Is that fine with you guys? I hope it is. I thought in the previous episodes, like, oh no, this episode's only 40 minutes long. People are going to be upset. Why? Most people don't watch an hour-long episode anyway. 40 minutes is fine, you weirdo. Let's try to get through it again. Alright. So let's head up here and avoid this guy. Hello, sir. How are you? I'll just be over here. Don't mind me. Bye! Luckily, he has the blunderbuss, so he does not have the longest range on that. And once again, this trio of nerd bags will not attack us. And also, we can do this. This is fun. Just gonna run up here. Don't mind me. I'll just be over here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Free experience! And let this thing happen again. Oh, what's that? Some losers are getting beaten up. Haha! What losers they are. He actually took quite a bit of damage from that. Whoa! Don't you be grabbing over here! I wasn't even part of that! Beat him up now. Thank you. Alright, so without further ado, are you guys ready for a spooky, scary time with a really bad idea? So we got our good weapon, we've got our good armor, that guy is stuck to a door. Let's go. Hey Laurence, I found your skull! But like the little one! Oh, don't move already. I found your skull, gonna give it back to you. Gonna shove it up your butt. That's not a thing that's gonna happen. You won't have a butt soon. You think I'm making that part up, but... Alright. Again, I fought this guy one time. There's a very good chance this is gonna be the one. We beat Ludwig. Wait, yeah, Ludwig. That's the important one. Might lose to Laurence, whatever. Ooh, spooky. He's waking up. For some reason, having his skull has made him notice. Hi there. How's it going, buddy? Oh, waking up from a terrible hangover, feeling kind of sick. Maybe it was all that blood you ingested. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Oh, reaching for you kind of like the werewolf at the very beginning when you awaken. Also, it shows like how big this thing is. Like, they're big and lanky, so it doesn't quite... It's like, they're not that big. You see its hand is as big as you are. It's like, holy crap, these things are huge. Okay, beast blood pellets and bolt paper. So we are now just fighting a cleric beast coated in fire. Because that's what it needed. It needed more ways to attack me. I'm trying to, like, let it attack so I can get away from it first. Alright. How you doing, buddy? Having a fun time? Being away from me? Nope, leave me alone. I don't want any part of that. So he does just have ground attacks, like ground shocks with fire and things. He can do shock waves. He can just, I think, maybe breathe fire as well. I can't quite remember. But he also just punch you really good. That did so much damage already. Level 90 again, everybody. Just like, holy crap. Now he's gonna do grab. Good. Good, there you go. Let's do that. Do one of these and one of these. I don't know if I can stun you. Whoa. Okay, he's getting close. Get some stamina back. Come on! And... is it time yet? Not quite. Ooh, gonna explode? What you doing? What you doing over there? Something I don't want. Come on! You're going down, loser. Oh, I'm going down. Oh! 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 I'm the loser who is going down. Oh, no. Also, let's do this. I'm just gonna keep backing up. I hope you don't mind. He seems scary. I don't like it. Uh-oh. Man, he's just doing damage like crazy. Oh, and I also switched out my weapon. Didn't mean to. Oh, I put the electricity on the wrong weapon! No! Oh, well, so much for that. Let's just, beast blood our way through this. And we've cut him in half. He's now a torso who bleeds lava. Isn't that lovely? So it makes it really hard to get behind him, unfortunately. So his front side keeps slashing at you. His back side breathes lava. Or bleeds lava, whatever. So just getting behind him is a problem. So that's fun. Just leave it from software to make a character that gets cut in half somehow stronger than they were before they got cut in half. Okay, that's still going. Just, I'm really wanting to, like, recharge it. Oh, now he breathes lava. Like, just straight up. Come on. Get some damage in here. And back up. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Please heal. Please, if you wouldn't mind. That'd be great. You know, beast blood. I'm wasting a lot of these, but I'm just gonna deal with it. It's fine. Okay. Okay. I am just terrified of this boss that I haven't fought. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Can we do it? Can we do it? I don't know. Oof. You're just like so close to his range. I hate it. Okay, just breathe lava again. I can kind of go around that a little bit. Okay, going that way. Come on. Come on, there. I think he's doing it. There we go. To the left. To the left. Okay, I need to be closer when he started it. I don't want to get trapped in a corner here. So luckily his mobility, there we go, is obviously lower for, you know, clear reasons. But it doesn't make him any less terrifying. Here he comes! He just smashes the ground all shockwavely. Okay, ugh. I was trying to just... Oh, don't you do that. Don't you do that. You just need to get around the side of you. He's gonna do a swipe. Here we go. So I kind of wasted all my beast blood for no reason. Oh, I'm terrified. Don't like it. Again, you beat Ludwig. It's fine. No, nobody's gonna judge you, except for me. I'll judge me. Judge me very harshly. Oh! Oh! Screw you. Don't throw me into a corner. I don't want to be in a corner. Oh! Oh! It's so close. I hate it. What do you think about Molotovs? Does that even touch you? Does it damage you at all? It does damage him technically. Okay, and let him swipe. Be way to the side. I was not way to the side. Roll, 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 roll. Sorry, I'm making this into a... Oh, coward. Bloodborne run. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is totally freaking fine. And prey has been slaughtered. Yeah! We got Beast's Embrace. Oh, now the big old chair's empty. Can I have this chair? You mind if I take it? Also, we now have a chapel thingy. Though also, you know, I'm starting to wonder, actually. I mentioned that Abridus was at the backside of the chapel. I don't know. Is this slightly different? Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. And it's actually a different chapel that looks the same. Because this isn't the same room, I realize. But this is where you found Laurence's skull the first time. I could have been wrong. If I am, I apologize. They're very similar. But, interesting. Either way, hey, we did it! What do you think about that weird headless angel pouring blood onto this flaming werewolf? So weird place. And I think that is where I'm going to call it for now. That was like half an hour, right? It was over here. Yeah, it's about like that. It's fine. Hey, we did it. I'm super happy about that. So now, next time we will go up the tower that I showed you the entrance of earlier. And then we might have time, we'll see, to fight some notable people, but we still got a boss down, and that's cool. We're so close to leveling up again, but we're not there, and that's so annoying. Guess we'll do that next time. But hey, there we go. We have completed more Bloodborne, and I am super psyched about that. So Laurence there was an optional boss. Very easy to miss, because you have to actually go back through the DLC to the opening area to go find him to fight him. Now granted, we found his skull, so you'd be like, maybe I should use the skull on the guy that was him earlier. But who knows? It's very easy to miss. But hey, we did it, and I'm super psyched about that. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed some more nightmare exploring, giant beast slaying, hunter demolishing action. Take care, and I will see you next time. Take care, good hunters. Bye.